Welcome back to the series Subhashita. This is the second in the series, and I'm happy to welcome you to this sneak peek into the treasure of maxims which contain the pearls of wisdom gifted by our ancestors. India has handed over huge knowledge base to the humanity at large, and each Subhashita which you are going to listen to and see and read for yourself is going to represent our civilizational knowledge. Welcome. When we go back to the maxim about the maxims, which I introduced to you, saying only the first line. Prudhivyam त्रीणि रत्नानि जलमन्नं subhashitam. That is what the first line which I introduced to you as maxim about the maxims. Now the second line will make the maxim complete. मूढेः पाषाणखण्डेषु रत्नसंज्ञा प्रदीयते. Let me complete the entire shloka once again. पृथिव्यां त्रीणि रत्नानि जलमन्नं सुभाषितम् मूढेः पाषाणखण्डेषु रत्नसंज्ञा प्रदीयते. When the pearls are really available and when we see them, we view them very valuable and we know their value, market value. That is precisely the reason we give them more priority. This second line confirms the common perception of humanity that the only precious stones like diamonds and various other precious stones are real worth for the humanity, whereas that which is freely available like water, food, and the maxims like this are of no value apparently. And the series is intended to introduce the immense value that these maxims have got for the humanity. That which we see as valuable is indeed not valuable. That which is freely available has no value for a person. Even for that matter, this series of videos we have had on Subhashita in the YouTube, and even this series will not be having so much of value with regard to entertainment. This is the video, those who are watching this one are watching this one not for the sake of entertainment, but for with an aim of acquiring some sort of knowledge about the Subhashita that our ancestors had gifted us. So the goal of viewing this video is not entertainment, it is jnana, to acquire knowledge. If you see the kind of abuse that our water bodies are subjected to in each and every village, town, and big corporations, it is proved beyond doubt that we don't value them. Somehow rains fall, rivers overflow, groundwater gets charged, and we continue to have water. It's not somehow. It is because of some good deeds by some people the rains are falling. And that is a philosophy. And the beauty of our maxims is that they are not at all speaking anything about the God or anything about the religion. They are religion neutral. They are only talking about the good things for the humanity from the perspective of reality. So Subhashita presents to us a realistic understanding of the world, so that in this world a man can wisely live. The real jnani is one who feels thankful for having water to drink and to take bath twice, or if it is a summer, even thrice a day. But if you feel thankful while you are taking bath or while you are drinking water, I think you are on the right path. And if that feeling of thankfulness emanates from your mind, you are a jnani. Today, I would like to introduce to you one shloka from Jagrata Panchakam given by Adi Shankara. Kama krodascha lobhascha dehe tishtanti taskaraha ज्ञानरत्नापहाराय तस्मात् जाग्रत जाग्रत. This is the one of the shlokas from Jagrata Panchika. There are 5 shlokas, out of which I have chosen this one because this is very important for many reasons, as we come to know when we complete this video. How many of us know the Arishad Varga? The Arishad Varga, as the word connotes, has got 3 meanings embedded in them. Ari, that is enemy; Shad, that is 6; Varga, that is categories. There are 6 types of enemies coexisting with us. Who are they? Kama, that is the lust or desire for sensual pleasure. It can be comfort that we get by sitting in the chair, a comfortable chair. We keep sitting there watching movies, and we call it couch potato. We keep sleeping on the bed, though it is 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. These are all the pleasures that we get for the body, and that is called kama. Don't take kama in the meaning of the sexual pleasure. Kama is a desire which is a passionate desire, passionate a feeling about certain things in life that we must have, like comfortable life and well cushioned chairs, even the excellent bed, air conditioning, and various other facilities. Uh, but that many people keep their houses highly comfortable with artificial intelligence, and when you say switch off, it gets switched off, and these are all various things that we add on to our pleasures based on our financial status. But when we can certainly have them because of the comforts available and the technology available, but are we surrendering to them is the question that the shloka is posing. What is krodha? That is anger, and lobha is greed, moha is our attachment, and mada is ego. Matsarya is envious, being envious or being jealous about certain things or people. And these are the 6 enemies that coexist in our unique mind body venture. What is jnana? I mean to say the knowledge or the wisdom. The wisdom is application of the knowledge and the insight that we gained while applying the knowledge in your day-to-day life. Along with the knowledge of certain things, you will also get the knowledge of their implications, their impact, their the assurances, comforts that they give while applying the knowledge. Being mindful, meaning knowing what is being done by you. Even now, you are watching this video, and if you are focused on watching this one with an intention to acquire a little more knowledge about the Arishad Varga and the kind of knowledge which is essential for you to be focused in your life, you will be paying utmost attention to this. That means you live in the present moment fully. You are not worried about past, you are not worried about future. I mean to say, just before starting this video, there must have been certain things that must have happened. Or even after watching this one, there would be possibility of certain things to happen, some friends to come, or you have to go something like this. All these things you are not worried about when you are watching this one. That is what is called living in the present moment fully. This jhana then, the knowledge acquired about the six elements will be intact. If this is the jnana, then the knowledge acquired about the six enemies will be intact. And we do not indulge in allowing these enemies to invade us. There is an invasion that is taking place every moment by these six enemies who are existing within us. And these enemies are invisible to any person, including ourselves. But we feel their presence because the pull and push that these six enemies give to us, our decision making and our actions are known to us only. We are, if you are surrendering to these six enemies, we end up doing what these enemies want us to do rather than what we wanted really to do. Example, if you have decided to wake up at 5 a.m. and not able to wake up as one is invaded by the first enemy, lust, that is sensual pleasure, the comfort of being in the bed and the warmth that it gives, and and these comforts will not allow us to wake up. And this is where we surrender coolly and we surrender unknowingly to the first category of the enemy, that is lust, that is the desire. The knowledge of Harishadvarga or Shadripu, Ripu means the enemies. That's how we derive this word. Ari and Ripu are the same meaning. Ari is a enemy, Ripu is also enemy. That's the depth of Sanskritam that we have had. India offers eternally relevant knowledge to the humanity at large. This I have been saying even in the first video, and I will continue to say this because I have been feeling this as I grow in my age and as I see the relevance of these maxims. Knowledge about six enemies that coexist in the unique mind-body joint venture we have is the first lesson we must learn. Unfortunately, our current education system does not impart this knowledge. It should have been imparted when the child is in his teen. I mean, when the child is getting into teenage. That teenage will have several questions, and these questions can certainly be answered when the schooling system imparts a proper knowledge about these six enemies. And these six enemies invade the teenage boys and girls in a very creative manner. And some people and some children, some students, some teenage boys and girls surrender to them very badly and spoil their life. And the teenage is the most crucial phase in a person's life. And a proper orientation to the life at this age by talking about this shloka is really going to add so much value. Let me recite the shloka once again for you to understand, because many a times when we recite by understanding the shloka, you will have an impact on yourself. And that is the reason rote memory in some cases is essential for us to understand and recall the pearls of wisdom which are presented as maxims by our ancestors. In each video that I share one maxim, I would request you to memorize these maxims so that they get internalized. And when we apply them in your daily life, you become the wisest man available. So let me recite this. Kama krodascha lobhascha dehe trishthanti taskaraha jnana ratnapaharaya tasmat jagrata jagrata. Thank you.